Friday morning. I had dropped off Jordan, our 3-year-old, at preschool. I had our baby, Taylor, in the car with me, in her car seat, got her out of the car seat, got home, put Taylor in her high chair in the kitchen. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I heard my dog stir at the front door. I glanced up from the high chair after I'd sprinkled some Cheerios on her tray, and I saw stripes going by my dining room window. And they're the stripes that are sewn on naval dress blue uniforms. In an instant, time stopped. And I thought, why are naval officers coming to my door on a Friday when John's at sea? So literally in slow motions, ladies and gentlemen, I knew Taylor was fine because she was in her high chair. I walk out of the kitchen and I start going towards the front door, and I see all these military stripes and medals through the frosted glass of my double front doors. I open the door and there stood 3 grown men with tears streaming down their face. They didn't have to say a word. They were there to tell me that John's plane had crashed the night before in the Ionian Sea, and they had searched all night long, and they couldn't find the plane. They couldn't find the cause of this plane crash, and they could not find my husband or his crewmates. And these men in stripes came to my door to tell me that my husband and his crew were lost at sea. That's the day my perfect life shattered. Everything that I'd worked for ever since I'd been a kid, all of a sudden completely shattered to the floor in front of me. In an instant, I went from being a naval officer's wife and a stay-at-home mom to a Navy widow and a single mom. My children were 3 and 7 months old. I had to look into the eyes of my 3-year-old and tell her that her father was never going to come home again.